This week on Ohio's Influence in the West, the Ohio soldier who won the Medal of Honor. Charles Lawrence Thomas, who was 22 at the time of his heroic actions, received the Medal of Honor for heroism in September of 1865 during the Powder River expedition in Montana and Dakota territories at the time. During the expedition, Captain Frank North returned to Camp Connor with companies E and K of the 11th OVC and the left wing of the Powder River expedition after a scout with about 50 men. In that, he reported that the right wing and the center wing of the Powder River expedition under Colonel Nelson Cole and Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Walker were surrounded by Indians along the Powder River. General Patrick Connor called for a volunteer to, quote, "Go as a scout and find Cole or perish in the attempt." Corporal Charles L. Thomas was the only man who volunteered to go. Connor detailed Thomas with one other soldier and 2 Indian scouts to carry on this mission. And Connor told Thomas that he could have any animal in the camp for his mission. So Thomas chose 2nd Lieutenant Oscar Jewett's fine gray horse, with which he said was the finest horse I ever saw. Jewett objected, and Connor actually threatened him with arrest and actually had Corporal Thomas take the horse. So Thomas and 3 other unnamed men left Connor's camp at about 7 a.m. on September 14th of 1865 to find the center and far right columns of the Powder River expedition. And they were to deliver a message to those generals from General Connor. That first day, the small party had several fights with small groups of Indians in the area, and they continued traveling throughout the night. On the second day, as they followed Cole and Walker's trail along the Powder River, Thomas's group was again sighted and began to exchange shots. It was a running fight for the balance of the day, and Thomas was wounded by an arrow in the right leg, but he killed an Indian warrior and captured his horse. What was interesting about this horse is that horse had a U.S. Cavalry brand and had previously belonged to an unfortunate soldier of the 6th Michigan Cavalry. Thomas kept the animal with him just in case his own horse got shot. Later that day, he rescued Private John Hudson of the 2nd Missouri Light Artillery, who had been abandoned by Cole's column because he was unable to walk. Think about being abandoned in the middle of open high plains territory. Hudson was hiding when Thomas actually found the private, so Charles got him on the spare horse and brought him into Cole and Walker's camp when they arrived around 9 p.m. that night, and they delivered General Connor's message. The 4 men had ridden for 39 hours, traveling over 135 miles alone in hostile territory. Thomas recalled that he had left Camp Connor with over 350 rounds of ammunition and had 17 shots left when arriving at Colonel Cole's camp. He also said that my old Spencer rifle was getting so hot that I could not hold the barrel with my naked hand. The next morning, September 16th, Connor provided Thomas's detail with an escort of 15 additional men commanded by Lieutenant Thomas H. Jones of the 2nd Missouri Artillery, and they were to report back to General Connor. So Corporal Thomas and the 2 scouts arrived back at his camp on September 18th. In all, Thomas and his 3 companions rode nearly 200 miles in less than 100 hours. So Charles Thomas was promoted to sergeant and mustered out in 1866. He returned to Ohio and later moved to Kansas, and he was awarded the Medal of Honor on August 24th of 1894. And with that, that is just a brief glimpse in the story of the Ohio trooper who won the Medal of Honor out west along the Oregon Trail. And there are dozens of similar stories carried out by men of the 11th OVC and other Ohio troopers out west. Thanks again for watching this week's installment of Ohio's Influence in the West, and until next time, of course, ride hard.